Hello, you beautiful people, past, present, and yes, for those of the future, welcome back to Free Stream Friday. You guys voted on a tie between Pokemon and something else. I forgot already. But I know there was a tie there. We're going to do Pokemon today, and then we'll do the other tied results next week, next Free Stream Friday. But before we do, we are also doing a randomizer of Pokemon Fire Red. Yes, the circuit board is not installed. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. So, I wonder what our starter is going to be, because everything's going to be randomized. We're playing by Nuzlocke rules, meaning so if our Pokemon ends up fading, that's it. We need to get rid of them. They are forever gone. They are banished to the Shadow Realm, as it were. And so, a Totodile. Okay. Hopefully we get a Totodile. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe there's a Totodile nearby that I can catch. I did end up changing some things as well, so the Pokemon here are going to be using their the moves and stats are going to be based off of Gen 6. Ooh, excuse me, Gen 6. Let's see. I didn't really change too much, but everything is randomized. With the exception of times. I'm not doing that again. So I'm gonna call myself Claude. John Pokemon? You want me to call him John? Okay, we can call him John Jacob. Jacob Heimerschmidt. We'll name him John. Let's see, John John Pokemon. John Pokemon. His name is John Pokemon. And then this is our rival. Our rival is going to be. I think I've got some ideas. Our rival is going to be. Our rival is going to be. We need a name. We need a name. Hey, Chaos, how's it going? I'm doing well. How about yourself? We'll play a little bit of Pokemon. Hey, how's it going? Same type attack bonus. Yes. The stabby stab. You know, the best. Yeah, base speed. Yeah. All the good stuff. You know what? That's how fast. Yes. Who's a person you hate in Dog Hack? Serious. Ooh, now that's. Who do I hate the most in Dot Hack? That is. Ooh, I don't know. Oh man, that's a loaded question. I gotta be careful about who I choose. Otherwise, the Dot Hack fans are probably going to come after me. Who do I hate the most within this series? Negimaru. I'm sorry, Negimaru. I get his purpose in the story. I don't have enough characters. Negimaru. Nice, doing good, thanks. Hey, good to see you're doing good, Chaos. Good to have you here. Was it Negimaru? Yep, Negimaru. Why? Because he's the guy with the onion hair. Like, no joke. He has his hair tied up and it looks like a onion or a leek or something. John Pokemon.
He talks like this or something like that.
Hi mom, bye mom, I'm going on an adventure. What's his name, Negimaru? Yes, unfortunately. Yes, unfortunately.
Hey, wait, don't go out.
Oh, let me try to put this in my head here.
It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me.
Yes, I know. I don't like Negimaru. I get his purpose in GU. I'm sorry. He looks ridiculous. You know, we always beat him up in the games.
Gramps, I'm fed up with this waiting. Negimaru? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, John Pokemon. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, great. Be patient, Negimaru. You can have one too.
Alright. Let's see what we got. So here are our choices. Staryu. Okay. No, don't want to go with Staryu just yet. Let's see the other choices. We got Staryu. Nuzleaf. A Nuzleaf Nuzlocke would be very fitting, but let's see the last option. Before we do, I also want to go ahead and change the speed of the text. Why is it slow? Why is the text speed slow? We need fast speeds. And Sunkern. Alright, so we got 2 grass types and a star. We got a star. We got a Nuz. Okay, I probably need to put that at mid speed. There we go. Alright, so we got a Staryu. We got a Nuzleaf. And we got a Sunkern. What do you guys want me to use? Like, what are you thinking? I love it how it doesn't give information for Sunkern because it is the weakest Pokemon. Yeah, yeah, Sunkern is your choice. So what are you thinking, guys? Like, what should my starter be? What do you think we should use? I mean, remember, we got Staryu, we got a Nuzleaf, and we got Sunkern. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. Your vote is for Nuzleaf. Not only is it already stage 2, but it's Grass Dark type. Yeah, that is true. Grass Dark type is pretty solid early on, I would say. Especially with... Oh no, Brock's Gym is going to be randomized too, never mind. I was going to say very good for Brock's Gym, but that's randomized too. So let's see. What do you think, Chaos? Do we go with Nuzleaf, or do you have another suggestion? And what about you, Dade? I know that there's a delay with the YouTube side of things, but what else? Like, what are we thinking, guys? So we got one for Nuzleaf. I'm actually thinking of Nuzleaf as well. And honestly, we don't have bad choices outside of Sunkern. Sunkern is the only bad choice here. I go with Staryu, but then again, I'm covering Gen 1er. That is fair enough. You know what? Here is what I am going to do. I am going to go ahead and roll a D10. I'm going to roll a D10. I would use a D4, but I don't have one on hand. I'm going to roll a D10. Okay, so for Staryu, I'm going to go with even. And for Nuzleaf, it's going to be odd. So, let me go ahead and roll it. And Shift 3 does become a decent physical and special. And decent speed, that is true too. That is true too. Alright. So, we ended up getting a 3. So, I guess we're going to end up getting Nuzleaf after all. Nuzleaf for the Nuzlocke. Let's go. The Pokemon is really energetic. Alright, what are we going to nickname more Nuzleaf? Any suggestions, guys? And here's what we're going to do. Depending on how many people end up on YouTube and Twitch, we'll probably alternate. But if it's just like if there's more people over here, then we'll go ahead over here on Twitch. Then I'll just have you guys go ahead and pick the names. What names do you think we should choose, guys? What do we have in mind? Wait, if I'm remembering this correctly, I think Negimaru is going to pick Sunkern. Oh, that would be funny. That'd be so funny. Oh, this is gonna be fun. What do you guys think we should name our Nuzleaf? There are no wrong answers here. Haseo? Honestly, I like that. Because Haseo is also dark and broody. Let's see, yeah, yep. Haseo! Haseo's... Oh, also, I didn't realize the gender thing. But it's alright, Haseo is, you know, Haseo the Nuzlocke. She is so proud to be the Terror of Death. Let's see, let's go ahead and take a look at what she's got. For item, she has Yellow Shard. Kind of useless. Alright, so she has Compound Eyes. Oh, that is so nice! Raises accuracy. Ooh, I love this. Oh yeah, abilities also randomized. Raises accuracy. We got Fissure. Ooh. Ooh, okay, Hail. Okay, Rock Tomb. Not bad. And Acid. Okay, we got a variety here. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, we got instant defeat move. We got rock type, and we got like a poison move. That is sick. That is so nice.
Wait, John Pokemon. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on.
Bug Catcher Negimaru. Honestly, that fits him so well. Oh, he chose to star you. Still, I mean, we have the advantage here.
Ah, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you remember from experience. Try battling and see for yourself.
Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and use some acid. Oh, no! Don't worry, the Nuzlocke has not started yet. The Nuzlocke does not start until... that is so... What? Oh. Haseo got data drained by a star.
Yeah, am I good or what?
Gosh dang it. Oh my goodness. Haseo got data drained by a starfish.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle and toughen it up. Jump Pokemon, Gramps, smell you later.
Oh no, Haseo. No. Well, I mean, look, the Nuzlocke has not started yet. The Nuzlocke starts when we get a Pokeball. Can you turn off hits? Oh yeah, I think I can. Let me see. Alright, we got Azurill, but we're gonna get some experience first, so that way we don't end up, you know... Oh, Haseo's not effective. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the hits. The hints here soon. Let's see. 9 experience, great. Alright, let me see. Options. Nope, there is no option to turn off hints. It's okay though. Oh, hang on, wait a minute, what? Button mode help. Oh, here we go, we can do that. LNR, there we go. Hi, I work at the Pokemart. It's part of the convenient chain selling of all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Potion. There we go. So we could get an Azurill, which not ideal, but it is a water type. Could help our coverage. A Venonat, yeah, Venomoth is fine. Squish. Squish the bug. Hey, McSliders! Yes, you are here! Welcome! Good to have you here, bud. I hope you're having a fantastic night. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. We are trying to level up before we actually get started with the actual channels. I did notice you! I did notice! You're right there! Hello, McSliders! You know? You with the Mickey D's sandwich! I noticed the sandwich! Hope you're having a fantastic night. Hope you are too, man. Yep, I'm doing pretty well for myself. But yeah, but we'll play a little bit of Pokemon. I did do some recording before the stream, so expect a new video talking about .hack 0 probably tomorrow. If not, the latest will be Sunday, because I've got a lot to think about with Zero. You know, I'm not going to be able to go over everything that has been released, and oh my goodness, level 7 already. False swipe. Ooh, yes! You know what? As much as I like Fissure, let's get rid of it. I think false swipe is just much more useful. But yeah, I'm going to be talking a little bit of .hack 0 tomorrow or Sunday, and you know, just kind of like my thoughts on it. I'm not going to go over every bit of information that has been released. There are plenty of people that have the time and just kind of time to go ahead and do that, but I'm just going to give my general thoughts, just kind of like what .hack 0 is, like some, you know, some bit minor things about .hack, and then just kind of go from there, you know? And false swipe is really good because we can end up getting the Pokemon to 1 HP, giving us the maximum chance of catching them. Or at least maximum chance based off of their own catch rate, but still. Hey, you've come from Palatone? You know Professor? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll be the delivery boy. Sure, that's fine. I cannot wait for running shoes. Alright, so we can get a Manatee, we can get a Azuro, and a Venonat. I think those are the only 3 for this route. So, let's hope for the we can get a Lapras! Dude, we could get a Lapras. Let's go! I mean, we gotta get Pokeballs first, and we gotta get lucky. So it's a 1 in 4 chance. I don't know the encounter rates, but we got 4 possibilities. One of them being pretty bad until we get its, I think it gets friendship up. But the others are pretty good choices, I would say. That's a great early game Pokemon. Oh, absolutely. I love Lapras.
Oh, John Pokemon. How's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me?
We got delivered the parcel, yeah.
Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it in on order. Thank you. Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It is a high-tech encyclopedia. John Pokemon and Negibaru, take these with you.
Oh, it's the GS ball. This is very important. Tosses it in the trash to be forgotten. Yes, exactly. Watch it have Mew inside. Watch it just have a Mew inside, and he would never have known.
You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon.
Alright, so the Nuzlocke has officially started.
When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however.
No, I think it was originally to have a Celebi. Potato over tomato, you know. There's a legendary in there. Are you streaming this on other platforms? I'm watching YouTube, but I noticed that there's another guy. Yes, I am streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. I do both because I do like how YouTube, I can archive the streams on YouTube and Twitch. You know, you guys get pretty much some pretty good options on Twitch as well. Both YouTube and Twitch, you have options to sub for some emotes, you know, and all that good stuff. You know, we've got two sides now. I do have to keep the delay on YouTube kind of short, it's not a very long delay, but just enough so that way my computer's not gonna go conk out from using too much, you know, data. But you know what? I'm testing it out as I go along. So far, we're having some smooth experience.
A healthy Pokemon can't escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So, I want you to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history.
Yeah, it's fun here, and I believe it's a 10 to 15 second delay. Yeah, I mean, there is a 10 to 15 second delay with the YouTube side of things, which is fine. I mean, as long as you guys are, you know, just having a good time, you know, eventually it'll get caught up, you know. It's YouTube. YouTube is going to do the YouTube things.
Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. John Pokemon, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this.
Yeah, oh, by the way, Q says hello, or no, Chaos says hello. You know, Chaos being so welcoming to the YouTube viewers as well. That's awesome.
I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, John Pokemon. Don't bother coming around to my place after this.
Alright, our Nuzlocke has officially started. And we're off to a good start. False Swipe makes it so that way a Pokemon is lowered to 1 HP. You know, instead of 0. Okay, our first Pokemon is a Venonat. Not a bad choice. Can learn Psychic moves. So let's go ahead and False Swipe. Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Oh, thank goodness. I thought that was going to be more powerful. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. We gotta do up B, and then when Pokeball closes, down B. That is the secret to catching Pokemon every time. Let's do this. Up B. Or up A, and then down B. Down B. Do. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I know, we were supposed to have the Lapras, but luck was not on our side. And think of it this way, at least we have a Pokemon that can know Confusion, which would come in handy. But then again, moves are randomized too, so we might not have Confusion. I keep forgetting that I randomized the moves as well. So, what we're going to name Venonat. The Big Sliders. You know, since you're on the YouTube side of things, it's your turn to choose a name for us. What should we name Venonat? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go switch off between YouTube and Twitch for the naming of Pokemon. So, the Twitch side of things already named, the Nuzlocke Haseo. What do you want this Pokemon to be named, Big Slider? Jimmy?
You dare question the almighty Jimmy?
Oh, I love it. We got Jimmy. Jimmy the Venonat. And let's see what Jimmy has. So Jimmy has shed skin. Use the body by... Oh, God. This, Natalie... Okay, Natalie would be for the next... Yeah, Natalie would be for the next Pokemon, Chaos. So, like I said, I'm going to alternate between Twitch and YouTube. So that way we keep things fair for both audiences. So, I hate... Oh, man, I hate the image of this Venonat shedding skin. Just, like... ooh. Okay. Side Wave. Okay, that's not... I mean, it's fine. It's random damage. This has a high crit ratio, but it takes 2 turns. Pain Split is, I guess, decent if we're low on HP. And Vital Throw. Well, it's a bug, and bugs do shed skin. That is true. That is definitely true. Makes the user attack after the foe. In return, it would not miss. Okay, so this is a guaranteed hit with 70 damage. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so let's go to the next route. Let's go ahead and just kind of level up the Venonat, at least to catch up to maybe level 6. Alright, let's go ahead and run away. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, let's go and heal Venonat. Ooh, excuse me. So we're gonna go ahead and level up Venonat to level 6. Jimmy Venonat is hilarious. I know. It's such a good name. If bugs in real life can throw, I would not go outside. Oh yeah, just imagine like a real Venonat just picking you up and just tossing you halfway across the area. That would be scary. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Switch Jimmy in. Jimmy is probably going to be our ace here. He's probably going to be the secret tech to everything here. Bum bum bada bum bum bum. Here we go today. We could have got an Electabuzz too? Oh come on. That kind of sucks. We could have had an Electabuzz, but it's all right. Jimmy's here. Jimmy is going to be the MVP of this run. Just you wait. Oh, oh, that's scary. Oh, rolling kick missed. Okay. And Aseo has increased accuracy for his ability, so more often than not, he's not going to miss. Honestly, that rolling kick was scary. Oh man, we could have had an octopus. That's okay though. It's okay. Can we go and do solo? Maybe not right now because he is level 3, but eventually he'll be strong enough to be able to. Octozuka. Oh, okay. Well, hey, at least we had boosted accuracy. Okay. Let's do this. Biblically accurate Pokemon with ultra-realistic graphics would be terrifying. Oh yeah, it definitely would. And I'm paralyzed. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Mario could do the same style as well. At least Mario would look like a normal person with realistic graphics. Imagine this thing just kind of wandering at you in the grass. Just kind of, You know, it's... Aseo! Okay, fine, Remoraid. You can just go ahead and pop around. There we go. Hey, Jimmy's level 4 now. Woo! Now let's go ahead and heal up Aseo, so that way. Okay, I think Jimmy is decent enough to be able to handle himself. You know, unless a Pokemon is like very, very scary. Remoraid didn't seem like too bad. Remoraid is a water type, so shouldn't be too difficult. I am worried about the Manatee though. The Manatee might be pretty scary. Yeah, Mario would be more trippy. Yeah, just a little bit. It mostly because of the proportions. Like, he's obviously human, but... Oh! Oh, we could have got a Cacturn, really? I gotta get Haseo out of there. I gotta get Haseo out of there. I gotta get Haseo out of there. That almost one-shot. That almost one-shot Haseo. And what is it with these Pokemon carrying Sludge Bomb? That is the second one, and not even a whole hour. Like 30 minutes. Our rival had Sludge Bomb, which eliminated us. And now a Cacturn. No. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think Dark is effective against Psychic. I don't think Psychic is effective against Dark. I can't escape. But he did! Okay, thank you! Thank you for teleporting away! Okay, this thing knows teleport. Great! Great! That makes it so much easier. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's manageable. Alright. Let's go ahead and side wave. And I'm not as accurate. That is a shame. Alright, Jimmy. Come on, Haseo. Tag in. Will-o-wisp? Are you kidding me? This thing just summons fire. Oh no. It's gonna get annoying, that's for sure. That burn damage is really gonna add up. Mud Sport, fine. Not worried about that. This random fish apparently can burn people. How does that even work? Crit hit, you know what? That's fine. A crit is fine. Crit is good. Ah, so it almost levels up. Okay. You're going to see me walk back and forth here. Mostly because, well, Jimmy is still pretty weak. And Haseo can get one shot a lot of the times, it would seem. Why don't we see the Lapras? At least it's the ice type and I can use my Vital Throw, you know? Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Let's do the thing. Let's do it. Let's do this. Alright, come on. Give me something easy. Give me something easy to find. Okay, I did mention Lapras, and this is only level 2. We're double its level, so we could actually do this. What is with these Pokemon having Will-O-Wisp? Nice fishy. What is with these Pokemon having... What? Sacred Fire Lapras? Oh my, I mean, thank goodness for Shed Skin, but my god, that is... Oh, sweet, oh lordy. Oh lordy, this is... What is with these Pokemon having nothing but fire and poison? It seems like for these Pokemon, just fire and poison. Always fire and poison. I don't know, man. I don't know. Right, Jimmy should be level 5 here soon. Jimmy should be level 5 here real soon. And then once Jimmy is level 5, I think he can handle himself for the most part. We'll see. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is great. Yep, all these Pokemon have these OP moves, and I just have not bad moves, but they're decent. Claude, can you make us a promise that you're not going to treat Haseo like the other one, and I'm not going to get him to level 50 the first route? Is that a challenge, Jacob? Are you challenging me to this? I mean, I could. I very well could. But no. No. Well, already... This Haseo has no patience. This Haseo is going to rock and roll. There we go. Jimmy's level 5. There we go. He's got a little bit more attack, which is great. Now, let's get him to level 6, and then we'll go to the next round. There's that Lapras again. I know it's going to have Sacred Fire, but hey, we got 3 levels on him now. You missed. Woo! Nice. Alright, side wave. Whoa, 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 whoa. 62 experience, not bad. Almost a level up. That was almost a level up. I'm so proud of Jimmy. He's come a long way. No! No! I can't escape. Sayo. Sayo. I need your speed. Okay, this thing has Crush Claw. Jimmy's not very fast. Jimmy is not a fast boy. But he's trying his best. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Alright, Jimmy. We're counting on you. Can you level up and give a good move? Can you learn a good move that we can use throughout this entire adventure? Honestly, Lapras is his best matchup right now. Despite the Sacred Fire, he is an extra level ahead. And he missed the Sand Tomb, which is great because we just get free damage here. His Vital Throw always hits. And then Side Wave for just the cleanup. There we go, Jimmy levels up! There we go. So proud of Jimmy. Alright, now let's go ahead and switch over Haseo, so that way, because Haseo has False Spike. So we're almost guaranteed to get the maximum possible percentage to capture whatever this next Pokemon is. Oh yeah, by the way, items are also randomized, so let's go ahead and see what we get. Nope. What is with me getting all these shards? I got a yellow shard as Haseo's held item, and I got a green shard here. The game is trying to tell me to use these shards somehow. Alright, let's see what this area's Pokemon is. A Hoot. Okay. Nocturne could be fine. I'm not against it. This is a flying type, so... Tail Whip, not really big on Tail Whip, but whatever. There we go. Pulse Swipe it. Oh, Calm Mind. Calm Mind can be pretty good to add to the special defense. Alright. There we go. The special technique. Up A and down B. Up A. Down B. 1, 2, 3. Guaranteed catch. That was a guaranteed catch. I've unlocked the secret to capturing Pokemon here. Makes me think Inuyasha. I mean, yeah, it is Twitch's turn to name him. You want to name him Inuyasha Chaos? Hey, Ryumasaki, how's it going? Is there a goal or stipulation to this playthrough? Yes, we do have some routes. Woot woot, oh. Woot woot, okay, so we got woot woots. We got woot woot as a name suggestion. I do like woot woot, but let's see what you have to say, Chaos, while I'm reading Ryu's comment. Is there a goal or stipulation? Yes. 1 Pokemon per route. If our Pokemon faints, that's it. We're not allowed to use them. They're considered bye-bye. They're going to the Shadow Realm. Let's see. I'm also going to add that we cannot use healing items in battle. Although, you know, held items are perfectly fine. Let's see, what else? And I think that's the only rules we have at the moment. Oh, the shard thing from Inuyasha. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, for a moment I thought, I don't know why you thought about the name. Woot woot it is. Woot woot. All right, let's see what the woot woot is. Let's see what woot woot has. I mean, this could be helpful. This could be helpful for Viridian Forest. This is a very stinky bird. This bird is just so stinky. Hyper Feint. Okay, Hyper Feint. It is a normal move, so he does get stabbed. Boy, yes, I am doing a Nuzlocke. Yes, we actually just got started not too long ago. Hyper Feint. He doesn't have a feint, but I guess Hyper Beak, I guess. Palm Mine's pretty good. Tail Whip, it's fine, but, you know, kind of works well with Hyper Feint, you know. And then Mud Shot, you know, reduces speed. Also pretty nice, I would say. Woot woot smell it. Woot woot felt it. Oh, that's funny. We do like that. Alright, let's go ahead and level up Woot Woot. Woot woot woot. Yeah, we got a Stinky Bird. We've got the Terror of Death at level 1, or level 8, I guess in this case. And then we got the all-powerful Jimmy. So far, the team is really shaping up to be something special. This is the Avengers of Pokemon Nuzlocke. So, would there be an HM slave? Yes, mostly because we're going to have to progress the game somehow, and we can't really have, you know, we can't really have no Pokemon that serves as the HM, you know, carrier, you know? Let's see what other Pokemon we could have got. Okay, I was about to say, if we just had no encounters, we could have had a Steelix. We could have had a Steelix, but no, I had to get a Stinky Bird. Alright, it's fine. Steelix is a Steel type, so that means Vital Throw would be pretty decent. Oh no! Minimize! Minimize Steelix. Ooh, that's scary. Odor Sleuth. Oh god, now he has a guaranteed hit. Ooh, oh, Rough Skin. We could have had a Rough Skin Steelix. I can't believe we could have had Rough Skin Steelix. That is just, oh. That is so, that's so disappointing. So disappointing. Alright. What's the next Pokemon gonna be? Next one is Cacnea. Okay, not bad. Okay. You know what? He has stab, so why don't we try Hyper Fang? Oh, he flinched! Okay, easy win. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing the vision. The Stinky Hoot Hoot. Woot Woot. Might just end up being a key contender. We could have had a Blissey! Come on! But that's a lot of experience, though. Now, hold up, guys. You missed. Vital Throw. Bind. Okay, not bad. Boom. Okay, not bad, not bad. Wonder if you set team up like an RPG party. Damage dealer, healer, tank, status dealer, and decoy fodder. Your red shirt. Yeah, I agree with you, McCoy. I think that's what we're going to go ahead and try to do with this. Just kind of like, if possible, we're going to try to make that... we're definitely going ahead and try to make that team composition. And obviously, we're going to get a whole lot of experience out of this. Sidewave. Blissey is a stage 2 Pokemon with a whole lot of experience. Watch this. 91 experience. Level 5. Jimmy got 91 experience. Level 7. Oh, excuse me. Technically, it's stage 3. You're right. You're right, Jacob. I forgot about the baby form. You know, I forgot about the baby. But now we know where to get some experience. Now we know. But we could have had a Blissey. We could have had an HP tank. Come on now. Come on, game. It's alright. It's alright, though. It's alright. Alright, now let's go ahead and, you know, use Blissey as the leveling Pokemon. Well, it's Gen 3, so the baby form doesn't exist yet, so technically stage 2 and 3. Yeah, technically speaking. Alright, at least now we know what its moves are. So, Hyper Fang. Chomp. Does it affect a flying type? Chomp. Nice. There we go. Woot is now level 6. Bulk up! Okay, I will definitely take... Look at this, hang on. Bulk up, which increases attack and defense, and Calm Mind. Special attack and special defense. So no matter what the matchup is, we have a way of bulking up our defenses with Woot. My goodness. Okay, so Woot is going to be our tank. That's so cool. I am so... Wow, that is just so amazing. I like that. Steelix. You think you could beat up the all-powerful Woot? They're bulking up. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Alright, but it's okay. I got Mud Shot. And you're a lot slower now. Man, Water Pulse. Man, this thing had everything. And now I'm confused. Great. I'm confused. Okay, there we go. That's fine. That's dandy. We good. 56 experience, not bad. Alright, let's go back to the Pokemon Center. We'll heal up. We'll go ahead and capture this next Pokemon right next to Viridian Forest. And I think, man, this team is shaping up to be something special. Like, I am confident that we are going to beat Brock pretty easily with this team. We have varied moves. We got some pretty awesome abilities. Maybe not so much Stench, but, you know, they're trying their best. No!
Well, I've had my coffee and that's what I needed, huh? Where's that red box you have? Oh, you work on your Pokedex. Let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data.
Imagine extremely buff. Dude, it's unsettling. Yeah, just this bulked up while also calm. This calm, buffed up bird is ready to dominate the battle.
You know how to catch a Pokemon?
Yes, I do, sir. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright, let's see what this guy... Okay, there's no way this guy is catching this Steelix with just a Pokeball. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that he's catching it with one Pokeball. I refuse to believe that this man is going to capture this in one shot. He's cheating. That's secretly a Master Ball, and he doesn't want to let us know.
Here, now tell me what is educational. Here, take this too.
I don't want your TV. I'm on a Pokemon journey.
And for something you don't understand, what you do, teach you about the basics of Pokemon. Yeah.
Round 2, new Pokemon. And we got a few minutes before the ads start. Going after Brock, huh? Just be worried off of your jelly-filled donut. Man, those donuts are great. Jelly-filled donuts are just that bomb. Okay, Nidorino. Not bad. Hey, Steelers, how's it going? Haven't played a Pokemon game since the original release of these? Yes. Honestly, the older Pokemon games are still pretty good. And we're also doing a randomized Nuzlocke too. So, things are going to get pretty crazy. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Oh man, that was such a fun episode. What was that? Stop it. No, stop slapping. Ball swipe. Woo. Overheats. Ooh. Okay, his special attack went down, which is pretty good. Ooh, I'm gonna switch in Woo-Woos. Vice grip. Don't really care too much. Alright, here we go. Secret Pokeball technique. Up A. Down B. 1, 2. Okay, I didn't press the button correctly. So, I mean, it just didn't want to work. So, here we go. Secret technique. Up A. Down B. 1. Okay, so that time I just I got confused for a moment there. I had the wrong timing. How dare you slap me so many times? I probably should have bought Pokeballs. Alright, there we go. Up A. Down B. 1, 2, 3. See? Works every time. You do the right button combination, it works every time. Alright, we got Nidorino. Nidorino is pretty decent, especially if we find a Moonstone. Alright, so I believe it's the YouTube side of things. YouTube chat. What are we going to name Nidorino? Let me go ahead and let me know, guys. What do you want to name this Nidorino? Yeah. Woo, yeah! Yeah, so what do you think, guys? My YouTube pals. Well, what name do we got here? Rhino? Okay. Rhino's good. Wait, that's a legit thing? No, it's not. Like, at least I don't think it is. Look, I do my technique because you know how some people have like special techniques for capturing Pokemon? Coon? Okay, we'll name the next, so tell you what, Bitcoin. The next time we have, like, the next Pokemon that we catch that I asked you YouTube guys, we'll name him Coon. You know, or Kirito. Depending on how we're feeling. Okay, maybe not Kirito. Kirito, nah. No, Kirito. Kirito, stay in Sword Art Online. Alright, let's take a look at Rhino. Alright, so Rhino has minus, powers up with plus, a useless ability, double slap, sheer cold, vice grip, and overheat. Not exactly the best, but sheer cold, Shinro. Alright guys, so we do have an ad coming up here in just a minute. Go ahead and get yourself a snack and a nice little drink, and we'll be right back after these messages. And we're back with more Pokemon Randomizer. Let's go ahead and continue. So, Rhino's not too bad. Pure Cold can probably come in handy for some lower level Pokemon encounters. You know, a nice, easy win condition. If it hits. You know, 30% is pretty low. Pretty low. Alright, let's go ahead and heal everyone up. I think Rhino is probably going to be the HM Pokemon, it seems like. Because, pretty bad ability, because you need a plus in order to benefit. Not to mention, we don't really have a Moonstone for Nidoking yet. So he's probably going to end up being the HM Pokemon. Alright, so let's go ahead and put Rhino up front. You know, so you can get that nice experience. We can't get that Pokeball just yet. Alright. Let's go to Viridian Forest. Actually, let me, now that I think about it, let me go ahead and put Haseo up front so that way we can go ahead and get, you know, our next Pokemon ready. Alright, here we go. What do we get today? What is going to be our Pokemon? We're going to have... Okay. Nuzlocke rules. We get a pass because we already caught this Pokemon. Or, you know, this was our starter. Alright, so what is going to be our Pokemon for this area? What do we get here? Red Flute. What does the Red Flute do? It's been a long while. Did you get Pokeballs? Thanks for reminding me. I need Pokeballs. Okay, so I forgot to get Pokeballs during the break, so I'm not gonna count this area just yet. I'm not gonna count this area just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get Pokeballs first, and then I'll do my one encounter here. That's on me. I forgot to get my Pokeballs. Thank you for reminding me, McCoy. Oh yeah, that's right. I was also checking to see what the Red Flute was. Snaps infatuation. Okay. So we have a way to go and like the charmed condition, which is great, but I don't know how often that's going to come up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get more Pokeballs first, and then we'll get our one encounter. Alright. So I think we could get maybe 15 Pokeballs currently. Alright. Let's see, so 15 or so. Yep, 15 Pokeballs. Here we go. We got to have no money. Alright, let's go. Now let's go ahead and see what our one encounter is. You know, I am curious to see what we're going to get. That Croconaw. Is this a ROM or the actual Switch release? The Switch release is not out yet. This is a ROM. You know, this is a game I backed up. Oh, man, how long has it been? I had the original cartridge like years and years ago, back when I had my college laptop. I dumped it onto there years ago, and you know, this was one of the first games I ever streamed on Twitch. I did do YouTube at the time, but I remember I think the videos no, I remember streaming this with my friends a long time ago, and we broke now, but that's okay. We got Pokeballs. Who needs money when you got Pokeballs? And plus, you can't really do a randomizer on the Switch. Okay, guys. Woot woot. You know what, I'm gonna call mine. I'm going to prep myself. I'm going to prepare myself for anything that this Pokemon has in store. Ice Punch. Don't like that. Ooh, boy. Okay. I do not like that whatsoever. You know, what's Hyperfang? Okay, Hyperfang. Okay. I think Haseo is tough enough to handle at least one attack. Okay, good, good. That's great. That's great. There we go. Okay, he can handle a couple, but not poison. He can't handle poison. Ugh. Okay. That's gonna suck. Okay. There we go. Special catching technique. Up A. Down B. 1. Okay, okay, so I misclicked. I do not know what that... Rhino, you're gonna have to make the sacrifice here, buddy. You're gonna have to make the sacrifice. Skull Bash? Right, Rhino's gonna be the sacrifice here. Here we go. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 2. Goodbye, Rhino. You served us decently. Now it's time for the all-powerful Jimmy! Alright. Up A. Down B. 1, 2. Alright. Oh, it's got a defense boost now. I didn't realize you could get a defense boost with Skull Bash. Let's go. Down B. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! I mean, we lost Rhino, but we got Azatu. Azatu is going to help out a lot. Sorry, Rhino. We kind of had to use you for the sacrifice. All right, now it's the Switch team. The Switch guys. It's your turn to name the Zatu. What are we going to name this guy? Alright. What do you guys over at Twitch think? Give me a second. Alright, take your time. Take your time. I'm sorry that Rhino had to go. But in my defense, it was either Rhino or the entire team. He took one for the team, you know? Taxu. Taxu. Yep, he's after your taxes. Yep, he's coming for your taxes now. Alright, let's take a look at him. I know, Rhino. I'm sorry, McCoy. But it was necessary. It was entirely necessary. You know? It was Guys. We now have 2 Pokemon with compound eyes. Which means that these attacks... I mean, outside of that... Okay, all of these are guaranteed anyway, but if there's a low... Man, that... That is... Skull Bash is actually really nice. Ice Punch is potentially good. And Poison. Because organization members have their names jumbled and she's already... There's an X in there. That is true, too. That is very true. And now we got 21 steps to help out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we make it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, ooh, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hang on. We gotta take a look. How many steps? Just barely alive. Our Pokemon is just our starter is just barely hanging on for dear life. My goodness. Okay. Honestly, that's really great. Alright, let's go ahead and get Taxu out. Let's go ahead and get Taxu. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can find a Blissey to go ahead and fight, and then as soon as we do, we're gonna go ahead and progress through the actual battles here. What do you guys think? Should we actually tackle Negimaru here as well while we're doing some level grinding? So that way we get just a little bit more experience? We could have had a Rhino! Rhino's out for a vengeance! He evolved! Okay. Ice Punch. Ice Punch. Mega Kick! Ooh. Okay. Okay, that was kind of scary. Woo! Level 5! Good, that's some good experience. Alright, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Alright, see, what's this gonna be? Bucket. Or no, Marshtomp, excuse me. Alright. I think we don't really have any. So it's got mud. Does Jimmy have anything? Overheat. Rock. We do need to get Woo Woo's level up, so let's go ahead and throw out Woo Woo. Woo Woo! Extreme speed? At this! Oh no! Oh no, we run! We run! We're flying out of there! We are not risking that. That it was half of Woo Woo's HP. Oh no! 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 We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Man, we could have had Marshtomp too. We could have had a Marshtomp. We could have had a starter. But that's alright. Our team is shaping up really nice. We got some heavy hitters. You know? Now, let's see if we can find that Blissey again so that way we can get 181 experience. Hello, Rhino. Ready for round 2? Okay, well, you didn't come prepared this time. Sorry, Rhino. Level 6! Man, Taxu is really getting the levels. My goodness. Didn't think he would level up that fast. I beat you. Okay. Honestly, it would have been hard to evolve him anyway with our friendship that we got going on here. Deadly poison. Okay. Okay, easy peasy. Not bad. Jump. Alright, 24 experience. Not bad. Not bad. Not that bad, I would say. Steelix. Alright. I don't think Ice Punch is going to be able to do anything to him, right? Okay, it's neutral damage. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, I knew it was only level 2, so it wasn't going to do that much damage, but... 56. Not bad, not bad. Come on, let's get a Blissey. Let's find a Blissey here. Man, Rhino's pretty stubborn. He is mad at us for using him as fodder. Sorry, Rhino. Look, we had to do what we had to do. You had to take one for the team. I'm sorry. There we go. Level 7. That's pretty cool. Alright. Woots woots. We'll throw you in. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to get rid of Rhino. I forgot to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. We have to pay our respects to Rhino. We gotta put him in the PC. As per our rules, we're not allowed to use Rhino anymore. Alright, oh, no, not withdrawal. Ooh, Pokemon. We're gonna name this box. We're gonna name these the heroes. These are Pokemon that have go beyond Plus Ultra. Rhino, you weren't in the party long, but you did help us save the party. And even though you're still mad at us, you will forever be immortalized as a hero. Godspeed. Alright, let's go back. Giving themselves to the cause. Absolutely. They are the real heroes of this tale. They sacrificed themselves so the party may live. And our party member that ended his life is, well, you know, kind of a poor taste for Zatu dystopian here, but at least we now know that Rhino is trying his best as a Nidoking, you know? Alright, and now he's a bit slower too. He had swagger! Okay. That's interesting. And I'm confused. I'm very confused with my swagger. But it's okay. He gave me the extra attack, so that means I'm gonna win. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and switch over to Haseo. And then, as soon as we're done leveling Haseo, because I think the level, like, I think Negimaru's highest level would be 9. So, we do have to be a bit careful here. You know, when we do fight him. Especially if he ends up throwing out his Staryu. Yeah, we don't have a Leaf Stone, so we can't really involve Nuzlocke anytime soon. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some acid. That was a crit. That beat you. I am so sorry, beat you. This is the leveling streams all over again. Why is the Haseo girl? Because he wanted to try a different character model, okay? You know how in some MMOs, like you try the male option, you like it for a time, but then you see the female options, and you like that better? That's kind of what Haseo's doing here. You know, he wanted it to be a female Nuzleaf for this Nuzlocke, and you know, we got to hand it to him. You know, he's doing great as a Nuzleaf. He's doing great, and plus, you know, Haseo still got that swagger. I mean, he's a bit confused, but you know, he'll get over it after a few turns. There we go, just throwing some acid. Throw some shade. There you go. Haseo is now level 9. Nice. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so we know the one Pokemon that Negimaru has is in fact the Staryu. I don't think we have anything that would be advantageous against it, but it is a Staryu, you know. So it's not going to do any crazy numbers. It only did crazy numbers because one, it was our first battle, and two, it had Poison Sludge or Sludge Bomb, whatever it was. So we got to think about this. I say, in terms of what we could throw out, let's throw out Woot Woot to start out with, to, you know, get the defenses bulked up. Because I think because this is before the physical special split for the moves. So I think that Staryu's attacks from what we've seen so far are physical attacks. So we should probably use bulk up, and that helps us out too because we got a lot of physical attacks. Okay.
Hey, jump Pokemon! You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Time for a fight.
You got a Blissey! Oh, how dare you! How dare you have a Blissey! With Hyper Fade, no less. Ooh. Okay, this takes my strategy just... What? I think that's a special 2. I need to switch him out. Oh, man. Leslie has so much... Okay. So... Staryu doesn't like grass and electric type moves. Yeah, I know that, but we don't really have grass or electric. Oh, man. That Hyper Feint is going to be brutal. Like, the defense, like... Yeah, Woot Woot only has 9 physical defense. Our best option is Taxu, because they do have that really good physical. And plus, if we Poison Feint and, you know, hopefully get the poison, we might be able to stall out just a little bit. What is with this Blissey? You know what? I'm going to disable that. No. Forget Hyper Feint. What? Excuse me? That's boosh. I call boosh. This really sucks. This sucks. This is horrible. This is so bad. Okay, we need the Almighty Jimmy. We need the Almighty Jimmy. At least Pain splits. If he gets low enough on HP, we could just steal their HP and then, you know, switch it out with our own. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. You can do this. I don't think Jimmy's gonna outspeed here. I don't think Jimmy's gonna outspeed. This really sucks. Do I risk Jimmy going with the side wave? Or do I do a quick switch it? What do you guys think? Switch? Alright. Switch with what, though? Because Haseo is the only healthy one. We go switch though. It just had to be a Blissey. It just had to be a Blissey. I mean, Haseo has decent defenses, but he's going to get one shot real quick by that Staryu. Saving roll. You know what? We'll switch into Haseo. He missed. Okay, that's great. Oh, okay. Jimmy's level, or Haseo's level 10 now. So that's going to give us a little bit more of advantage. And Taxu's also level 8. We can't really. What do you guys think? Keep Haseo in? Haseo is the only healthy Pokemon we have right now. And I think they're going to have we're going to have the level advantage because Haseo's level 10. I think the highest level that the Negimaru has is 9. What do you guys think? Hey, Big Sliders. Hey, welcome back. Well, our party almost died. A Blissey. Negimaru caught the Blissey that was here in this field. You know what? Well, I believe in Haseo. I believe in Haseo. Let's hope for the speed down. Okay, Harden. That's fine. If you just keep using Harden, I'm perfectly fine with that. That was a crit! Oh my goodness! Hang on, are we going to do this? Are we really going to do this? Yeah, let's go, Haseo! Woo! Haseo just saved the team. That was a nice crit. Oh my goodness. Oh, you just lucked out. I did. I did luck out there. Holy heck.
I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit drawing and get a move on.
Yeah, honestly, that was such a lucky battle. I mean, unlucky for us because it was a Blissey, but oh my, look at this. Ugh. At least Haseo's level 11. We don't have to worry about leveling him up for a while, but my god, that was brutal. That was so bad. So, we're definitely going to have to take advantage of leveling up in the Viridian Forest and do the trainer battles that are there too. Because I think the trainer battles there are at least level 6 and 7, up until I think that one guy at the end of Viridian Forest, which is also level 9. And I think by then we'll have a decent, we'll have some decent matchups. Okay. Can I name the next encounter, please? You know what? Since you asked so kindly, McSlider, yes you can. While we go ahead and, it's going to be a while before the next encounter, but go ahead and put a name in the chat, and then when we do catch a new Pokemon, we'll go ahead and name up that suggestion. And I also want to get you guys' opinion. So this is Route 2, what we're going to be at. Do we count the grass that is on the other end of Viridian Forest as its own separate encounter? Or because it is also Round 2, that, you know, we can't use that grass? I'm going to let you guys decide on whether or not... Oh, okay, I thought that... Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. But yes. Like, let me know, guys, if you want... No, technically it's the same route. Okay, so we gotta know. Let's go! Thank you! You're welcome! You're welcome! Yeah! We'll go... Okay, so we won't get this next Pokemon in the grass above Viridian Forest, since Jacob says it is the same route, technically. So... let's go ahead and switch out Haseo with the almighty Jimmy! Okay, so we got one separate encounter and we got one We got Jacob that's saying no, we shouldn't because it's technically the same route. And then we got McCoy saying separate encounter. So we got a tie here. We got a tie. One says no, one says yes. Actually, wait a minute. Can I make a poll here? Oh man, I don't think I can do it for both YouTube and Twitch. His name shall be Pies. Then the next Pokemon we capture, he's going to be named Pie. What kind of pie? Cherry? You know, cherry, pumpkin. You know, that's pretty important too. Schoolgirl Bob sends out Grappler. You think you can face the almighty Jimmy? Ha ha ha! Meteor Mansion Grappler. Ladder? Okay. My special attack rose, and I'm confused? If it's a girl named Manos, please. Well, since you said please, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, the next encounter that we do, we're gonna head and name them either Pies or Manos. Okay, Uproar is fine. Uproar is... Whoa! Jimmy just barely survived that. That just goes to show you, you're not going to get over the old powerful Jimmy. I just see a Latios. That's a Latios coming up? Okay, so that is a Psychic Dragon. Psychic Dragon. Okay, I don't like that. You know what? I'm going to throw out Haseo because legendaries are a different ball game. Yeah. Jimmy is a trooper. Jimmy is out here taking these attacks like they were nothing. Okay, speed's down. Belly drum. Ooh, I do not like that whatsoever. Jimmy cannot be stopped. Yeah, Jimmy just cannot be stopped whatsoever. And Haseo is level 12 now, which is great, you know. Okay, Bob, where did you get a Latios? Where did you get a Latios at? I'm gonna go back and heal. I'm gonna go back and heal. Da, 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 I'm gonna heal. He found it in the tall grass. I mean, that's technically true. You can encounter Latios and roaming grass, so... I mean, you're probably not wrong there. Bob probably did end up finding Latios, just wandering the field. But capturing is a different story. Honestly, I got real scared of poor Jimmy. Like, that could have been really bad. Like, it was confused, it had 5 HP, but he didn't let the he didn't let the flatter get to him. He is the best. He is one of the best of us. We should all aspire to be a Jimmy. Alright, there we go. If Bob gets a Latios, you should get Lucario. Oh, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. I really hope we do find a Lucario. Or at least, in our first encounter. Let a first encounter be Lucario. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, actually, I think there's an item over here, right? Yes, there is. Haha. Now, let me... Jimmy always comes back. That is true. Jimmy always comes back. He is the best of us. A Roach Berry. Okay, not that bad. Oh, hang on. Is that the berry I'm thinking of? Hang on, let me see. Berry. Berry pouch. Here's a burn. Okay, that's gonna be nice to have. But we really don't know too many Pokemon that can burn just yet. We know Lapras and Remoraid can burn. Excuse me. Alright, who are you? Schoolgirl Wellington. Would like to battle. Clarion. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bulk up. Aromatherapy. Aw. That's not nice. Oh, okay. Oh, for a moment I thought it boosted his evasion. You know, if you keep using aromatherapy, that actually might be great for us. Yeah, keep using aromatherapy. Yeah, please do. Please. Let us just bulk up and get our defenses up. That would be great. We'll be appreciative. You know? We're gonna... Metal Claw, attack at the EVs. Yep. We got a 3-stage attack and defense boost. Let's go. You know what? Let's see if we can do it for a 4th time. There we go. Alright, I'm confident now. We can probably one-shot this. Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang. Oh, okay, maybe 2-shot. You missed! Woot Woot gains almost 300 experience! My goodness! Man, Woot Woot is not doing very good in getting these levels, but... Oh man, he's not getting any defense. He's not getting any defense whatsoever. Ugh. Donphan. Okay. I think we have... Yeah. Taxu has Ice Punch. So this will be... hopefully good. Sandstream? Ooh, that's a rough combination. I don't like that. Okay, it's Ice Punch. Woot Woot is the tank. He is the tank. Woo! Taxu, easy win. Look, almost 300 experience there too. That's pretty decent. Alright, now Slowpoke. Slowpoke is Water Psychic. I don't want to send out Woot Woot just yet. Let's bring out the almighty Jimmy! Alright. So Razor Wind. That's a 2-turn move though. I don't think I'd like that. Alright. I don't think any of these moves are gonna. Okay, Scary Face, that's fine. I'm choosing to go second anyway. I'm choosing to go second in this battle. Because the almighty Jimmy can just do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, actually, we might have to use Razor Wind. Smelling Salt? Okay, loaded up a Whirlwind. Jimmy, use your strongest attack. Use Tornado. Okay, ooh, okay, that's great. If we could just get that. Man, that didn't really do much. I think I did it. Ugh. I mean, look, if you just stuck with rolling kicks, that would be great. I don't think Sidewave is going to do much. Okay, never mind. It did much. Jimmy knows how to get it done. Haha. Go, Jimmy! Okay, guys. Serious question here. Do we go belly drum Jimmy? Do we go belly drum Jimmy? Serious question here. I gotta know, guys. Are you winning, son? Ha! Sorta, kinda. We only lost one Pokemon, and our MVP is the almighty Jimmy, and he has an opportunity to learn Belly Drum, which cuts his HP in half, but gives him a maximum stack of attack boost. What does it do again? Yeah, so like I said, Belly Drum, put it in for Pain Split. Okay, I'm getting put in for Pain Split. Yeah. So, yeah, McCoy, like I said, so Belly Drum gives him 6 stacks of attack boost at the cost of half of his HP, or current HP. Belly Drum Citrus Berry, let's go. I don't have a Citrus Berry just yet, but it will be hilarious when we do. So, I'm getting a lot of Belly Drums. You know, I'm getting a lot. Send him to the Shadow Bone, Jimbo. Send him to the Shadow Bone, Jimbo. Alright, let's go ahead and replace... Let's go ahead and replace Pain Split. Let's go. Belly Drum Jimmy. That's gonna be a scary outlook. We have to pick and choose when we use this, because right now... Yeah, do it. Okay, yeah, we're doing it. We definitely did it. Here's the thing, we really gotta pick and choose our battles when using Belly Drum. If we know that their attacks are ineffective, we could safely use Belly Drum and then just go at it. However, it is a high risk, high reward move. We've really gotta be careful. We don't want Jimmy to get overconfident, but it would be legendary if he survived every single battle after using Belly Drum. I'm just, oh man. Just, our Pokemon team. It's legendary. It's legendary. Alright, so we do have about 12 minutes before I have to end the stream, because, you know, I do get tired, and I also gotta finish prepping for tomorrow's video, but we're gonna try to get through Viridian Forest, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. Alright. When do you go live again? We're gonna go live to... Oh, hang on, let me pick this up. Hyper Potion! Okay, that's gonna be great after battle. So, we are going live again tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time for our D&D game, Dawn Battle. Me and a bunch of other nerdy guys and gals are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Now, the difference between that stream and this one, I won't be interacting with chat as much while we play the game. I will interact with chat when we go on our breaks. So, keep that in mind. But we do 3-hour D&D streams. It is a fun time. You should definitely come watch. Sour. Alright, here we go, Hyper Pain. Critical hits! Woo woo! Woo woo is right! Porygon. Okay, we definitely gotta bring out the almighty Jimmy! Alright, Jimmy. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just use Pound. Crit! 2 crits in a row! Woo! Jimmy is now level 10! Alright, are you creating your characters on stream, or it's all pre-made? Yeah, it's already started. We're on episode 27, I believe. We're currently in the middle of one of our players' arcs. You know, it's a whole pirate theme. Think of Treasure Planet, only not, you know, galactic. It is set within a desert region. You know, there is high technology. There is an undead bronze dragonborn captain. There is, you know, there's machines of war that know how to throw a punch. It is a good time. We got a lot of nice people there. Right, we're 27 episodes in, and it's a fun time. There we go. I'm so proud of this team. Alright, so Woot Woot is doing fine. We'll keep Woot Woot up front. Boom, 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 boom. Going through the forest. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy, get some experience. Did you know Pokemon evolve? Gee, I did not know that. Woopa. It's a Wooper. One of my favorite Pokemon. You will always be my number one, but Wooper is a close second. I guess Jimmy wants the battle! Jimmy wants the battle! Faint today. Alright, Jimmy, you had your fun. Togepi? Come on, guy. You got a Togepi? Alright, we'll bring out Woot Woot again. I think the game is now going easy on us. Maybe not, this thing has confusion. But it is also a baby Pokemon, so it doesn't have the best stats. Oh, he flinched. Woo! Great, we love to see it. Woo, level 10. Do you know when you go live for this Nuzlocke again? So this was the free stream Friday option. So it won't be next week, but the next free stream Friday poll that we do, I'll bring this back every other week. Either that, actually no, Wednesday's already filled. I would normally say Wednesday, but we're now doing the .hack stuff, the .hack streams. So maybe guaranteed next Saturday. I would say maybe next, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday is probably when I will go and do the next Pokemon stream, because I will be bringing this back. I mean, I do like Pokemon, and I do like the shenaniganery we get with this. Come. Ice cream. Okay. Kind of scary. Kind of scary, but alright. Haseo, I need you. I need you, Haseo. Please come out. We need you. Thundershock. Ugh. So a week from tomorrow? Yes, a week from tomorrow. It will, I mean, I think it would be like I know it's sometime early March, because I'm pretty sure like early March is a week from now. Yeah, or a week from tomorrow, excuse me, yes. And you know we're definitely going to be coming back to this from. Alright, Woot Woot's pretty injured, so let's go ahead and throw in Taxu. Alright. Taxu's coming for your money. You owe the tax. Okay. We could have got a Gorbis. Ice Punch. For not being effective, that sure was effective. I mean, it is level 3, so. Bets, I'll be there. Awesome! I'll be glad to see you there, bud. And by the way, I do like your username. Slider. I mean, promoting McDonald's burgers, you know. I don't eat the burgers all too often. I'm more of a McChicken kind of guy, but I can appreciate the hustle. Show salt. Okay, that's kind of useless. We want the shell bell, but nah, whatever. All right. Brum, brum, brum. Zatu Mitaxu. Alright. Alright. Why such a rush? Why such a rush? I mean, the stream's almost over. Nidoqueen. Taxu. Let's go ahead and put this Nidoqueen on ice. Super effective. Thanks. I usually go with Savvy Sliders on games, but I sure did change up the brand. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice name. Like, a lot of people have some creative names for their usernames these days. There we go. Don't like how Taxu is poisoned, though. Taxu did level up, which is great. Level 10 now. Trying to use Endure. I don't think we need Endure. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, it's nice to have as an ability, but not as a move, you know? So we got 25 paces before Taxu is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're good. Alright, let's go ahead and pop a save here. Alright, here we go. Alright, friends. So this is, in fact, where we are going to go ahead and end it for the night. You know, this was such a fun stream. I love doing Pokemon Nuzlocks. They're just always so wonderful, you know? I mean, they definitely get the job done. And, you know what? We only lost one Pokemon. We only lost Rhino. And honestly, that was a sacrifice he was willing to make. But before we end it for the night, let me go ahead and send you guys over a Twitch someplace else. Let me see here. Where am I going to send you Twitch, guys? Let me see. Maybe some more Pokemon?
Oh.
Let me see. Pra pra pra. Pra pra pra. Or raid the channel. Let me see here. Let's see. Nuzlocke. Let's see. Who sticks out to me? Let's see here. Who looks interesting? Espanol. Man, a lot of Espanol. Not a whole lot of English streams happening right now. Wait, what's this? Man, I was hoping for a randomized Nuzlocke, but let's see here. Oh yeah, did we get a new encounter route on Route 2? No, according to Jacob, we do not get this encounter because it is the same route. So sadly, it is the same route. But once we beat Brock next time, we'll end up naming. We'll go ahead and name that next Pokemon Manos or Pies. I'm gonna have to remember that for the future, so that way you're gonna have to. If you can help me remind me when we do this again, that'd be great too. Let me see. All right, come on. There's gotta be someone that catches my eye who's streaming this. Among Us. Yep. Kaiser Iron Man. It looks like this guy had just hit affiliate. So let's go ahead and send you guys over to Alex Undisputed. They are... Oh, that's interesting that they got the stats of Pokemon there. They're doing some kind of Roguemon. That's going to be something. Alright, friends. Here is what I want you all to do. If you haven't already, go hit that follow button. It's absolutely free. You can also head to our Discord, which is in the description of the YouTube video, as well as, you know, the channel information and the Twitch side of things. You know, in that community. Let's see. I've got something. Someone playing Metal Gear Solid. A little bit. Sorry, Jacob. A little bit too late. Sorry about that. But I do appreciate that. I remember Pies for Dude. Yes, we'll remember that. So yes, in our community, we're slowly building up a nice little community. You know, we talk about this, that. You get to participate in polls to choose what game we played for Free Stream Friday. I'm also a .hack YouTuber. I do .hack topics for .hack people, and yes, we do variety streams with some wonderful people. Alright, friends, this is in fact where we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here. Yeah, good night, everyone. Good night, Big Slider. Good night, Jacob. Good night to all of you wonderful people. Have a good one. Have fun at Alex Undisputed.